once again live. Zorro's two times. What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I'm back live. I had to get back with you guys. I was really busy. I do apologize. I wanted to go live quite a few times, but never really got around to it. All the traveling that I do for work, the Corona season over here in the US of A has kind of eased up, so the work is booming. So I was in and out of studios. In fact, I will. I'm headed to work here in about an hour, honestly, but that we can chop it up until the end. Gentlemen's game. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. KB in the house. What's up, brother? Counterpunch. Gooner Gospel, Counterpunch Boxing News. I have some new news. You have some new news, so do I. Counterpunch. Onibuchi, Counterpunch to you. D-Town Blaster, what's up with that super chat? Thank you for the reoccurring love, brother. Jackson, hello. Is it in Sikak? In Sikak, Jackson. Counterpunch to you. Marcy D, just been watching Fanon Lies again. Hello, Kurt. What the hell is Fanon lying I got about today, Marcy D? Let's see. What do we have? Jimmy Ola, what up? Word up. Elakasi 1971. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Lade, Afolabi. What's good? Everything's good, man. I feel great. Battle Tiger Network, Counterpunch. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Jackson, again, you said it right. Oh, cool. I didn't want to murder the name. I'm more comfortable saying Jackson. But in Sikak, Jackson, Counterpunch to you. Crypto Asset Reviews, yo. Jerry Oko. Oko. Yeah, right? What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Samuel Apia. Counterpunch to you from the UK in the house. Counterpunch to you, brother. Can't wait to see this fight, Kurt. You're breaking it down best. Look, Liam, I have no other choice. This is the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing history in this era. Okay? We break it down by eras, you know what I mean? So in this era, this is the highest paid. This is the biggest made. And, and everybody will be amazed. In Nilus notified Samuel Apia, my man, Counterpunch. Karma Serene, welcome back. Thank you, dear heart. I'm down in Austin working on that fear. As you know, I am near. Counterpunch to you. Thank you for the love. SLG Lions 44, Counterpunch to you. Michael Buffer, when you entered Lady Shan, Blue Blood looked like he saw a ghost. Yeah, that was epic. It was epic. I got some more of that I'm going to drop, actually. So, because that was about an hour and we went toe to toe, which I love to do. If everybody thought the same, it would be a boring landscape. Platforms, people with different opinions. That's what it's about. Johannes, Kurt, Counterpunch to you. CP, back to you, back. Muhammad Ali, peace and blessings to you. Peace and blessings to you too. Assalamu alaikum. Salaikum salam. English, Longbow. Howdy, Kurt. Counterpunch to you, English. Zorro's two-time. Get those likes up as you enter the chat. Big up, everyone. Yeah, let's get those likes up. Let's hit that like button. Dale J, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Harvey. Ayisi. Great stuff and great work, Kurt. Appreciate your hustle. Hi, my friend. Hello back to you. Hervey. Is it Herv? So, Herv, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. I love it. Keep doing it, So we're going to work through it. But we're going to get these big fights and we're going to get to it. Soto Lee, bro, nice work. You've been doing a good work. Appreciate you, man. Darren Dryden, hello, dude. You think the AJ Fury fight will be in the USA? I doubt it. But we don't know. But what we do know, we know they have agreed. So wherever they agreed on, that's where it's at. But I doubt it. Jimmy Ola, Nigerians love your channel, dude. Appreciate you, Jimmy. Appreciate you. I love everyone. Carl Byron, how's life? Excited for Fury versus AJ? Absolutely. I can't wait to see how this fight pops off. Samuel Santos, what's up, brother? Aye, bro. Red or Dead, hola. What's up, brother? Red or Dead? AJ beats Tyson. Wow, okay. Hey, that's the first prediction in the house. KB, appreciate the super chat. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Appreciate the love. Hayden Edois. Shout out to Kurt doing bits. Yes, sir. UKZ D3V1LZ when you're fighting Blue Blood. Nah, man. It's just going toe to toe. It's just counterpunching. I counterpunch everybody, anybody can get it. I am the can man. Anybody can get it. Marcy B, he's on about the gloves, the ref with Wilder Fury, and he's trashing Fury and AJ too for non-preaches hate. Okay, yeah. Don't worry, I'll get him today. I'll counterpunch him today. It'd have to be after I wrap, though. Hopefully, it's a short day so I can get back and do another live after I wrap. So it should be a short day. Depends on when my scene is. Soto Lee, bro, live from Lagos, Nigeria. You are doing an awesome job. The undisputed heavyweight fight gonna be awesome. Soto, it is. It's gonna be a big, huge spectacle. It's gonna be. Here's the thing though. You're only gonna see one anthem. Unless it's here in America, but or probably the place that it's going to be. But you have that one anthem. That kind of puts you. You're like. It depends. It depends on whose anthem it is, honestly. Because depends on who's singing it. Because some people can sing and you're like. Bored out of your mind. Soto Lee, appreciate you, brother. It's going to be awesome. Dennis Moses, sup, brother? Is the news on Tyson sacking Coach true? Hit me back, please. Dennis, it sounds like that. We haven't had a confirmation, but I do know that it's been deleted. So does that mean it's been squashed? Or does that mean he thought about it and then took it down? Who knows? Do we really believe Sugar Hill got fired? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I mean, did he quit? Obviously the way that went down, it had to be some type of argument, some type of confrontation. If you look at that short little stint, it's like they had something that they talked about that they did not agree on. And if he did, understand this too. This is the second person that either left or got fired. English, Longbow. I nearly moved to Austin 20 years ago. English, where are you at now? Antonio Matthews, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Timothy Vu, no way Sugar Hill got fired. Okay. Mr. Digby, would love to see more live streaming with you and Blue Blood. Stick it on him from Scotland. Thank you, brother. I mean, it will happen in time. We supposed to did one yesterday because I'm not enemies with him. See, a lot of people think I'm his enemy or whatever. I mean, I don't like what the LDBC stands for, but not all the LDBC says the same shit. Now, do they say around the same shit? That's the question. You know what I mean? So they have to agree on something to be a consortium of channels. But as far as some of them, I can't stand, but Blue Blood is not one of them. So, we will go toe to toe, and he's coming with certain things that's not just a bunch of shit. It's like, hey, this is the reason I think this way. And then I can counterpunch properly instead of emotionally. So if you put backing behind thought instead of emotion, that's what you get at. And I know boxing is an emotional sport, but some people are biased to the point where they're emotionally affected by certain fighters. Like people just hate AJ. Like, why do you hate AJ? I don't like that. I don't like that whole ass nigga. I'm like, whoa, what? What's your problem? You know what I mean? That's emotional. That's not logical. So when I noticed me and Blue Blood, I never really we never got in a cussing match or something like that. Debates are different than arguments. Now, debates can turn into arguments. But that's not the case, and it wasn't the case. And and I wasn't surprised that it went the way it went, because even if he came on my live stream and said something, or if I came on his, he would be able to respond back without, oh, I'm going to block you. And if you do get blocked, it's not from him, it's from one of the moderators. And if I had moderators like that, honestly, I would counterpunch their ass like, yo, you can't do that if I'm trying to answer a question. You know what I mean? Because I give everyone the opportunity to respond without being emotion. See, even when you block someone, that's from emotion. You have to understand that. So if you don't like what someone's saying, you're upset. Okay? You might not agree with that. That's different with agreeing with a person versus not liking what a person says. Then you're going to block them. Well, just answer the question and give the reason on why you feel the way you feel. And hopefully it's not non-biased. But, if you have favoritism towards any fighter, that's biased. And I have to counterpunch something about being biased. When you hear that word, you almost look at that word as people think it's like being called a bitch. It's not the same. If you're biased, that means you have favoritism. Okay? That's what it is. So our favoritism. You favor that fighter for whatever reason, right? You favor that particular fighter. That's it. Kurt, your channel in boxing media and show best on YouTube, bro. KB, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Gentleman's game. Why is Tyon trying to play mind games? Oh, Tyson. Okay, trying to play mind games with AJ. It won't work. He learned from the first, and it will be the last. Gentleman's game. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. That's the beauty of it. Like with Joshua, doesn't see, even when Pro B, shout out to Pro B's, he got the interview. I talked to Pro B's like a couple days before. So, and he said what he was going to do yesterday, and he did it. And I love that. And he was just like, I know you guys from the UK know that you guys have been locked down and stuff. And he's like, yo, I'm just going to pull up. And he did exactly that. And while he was conducting the interview with AJ, you could tell that AJ wasn't really concerned about Tyson Fury. Like, even when he was relaying what Tyson Fury said, he was like, I don't give a shit how he feels or what about his deadline or anything. You know what I mean? I just want to fight. And, hey, I don't give a shit about that. Boxing God 7, counterpunch to you, Kurt, from the 504. Boxing God 7, man. 504, you mean New Orleans? Boxing God 7. I should be down there. I don't know when. But inbox me on Instagram, man. I love going to Dragos downtown, Hilton. So, meet me there if you love oysters, bro. Shaq Satter. Yes, big man Kurt, nice to see you live again. Shaq Satter, appreciate the love, brother. Thank you for the super chat donation. It's great to be back. It's great to be interactive. And in fact, I feel great right now. I worked out. I'm really ready to go to set. You know what I mean? And I love balancing everything out. It's all about balance because, I'm a Libra. So I love balance. So this is one of the things that I have to do to balance out the day that I have. Crypto asset reviews, 88 miles per hour, Kurt. Counterpunch to you. Absolutely. Not 92, but 88. Todd Nelson. Hey, Kurt from Australia. Counterpunch to you, Todd. How's the weather over there? Daniel Wilcox. Nice. CJ, daily dosage of Kurt. Great work, mate. Love your channel. Appreciate you, CJ. El Kasi, 1971. Thumbs up. When we likely to get a press conference call? I don't know. It's a good question. Chris Morris, imagine if White ended up beating the winner of the two AJ Fury fights and took all the belts. Chris Morris, this is boxing. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Did we think Hasim Rahman was going to knock out Lennox Lewis in Johannesburg? 2002? Was it 2000? No, 2002. Yeah. Did we think that? Who thought that? I didn't think that. I didn't think that. I mean, I loved it when I saw it, but I mean, who thought that Lennox Lewis was going to get belted by Hasim Rahman. Now, mind you, Rahman only had one loss at the time because he had that bum loss from David Tool where they stopped it too early. The referee stopped that fight too early. It was very controversial. Tua got his shot in 2000, effed it up, right? Yes, he effed it up. He effed it up, right? But then here comes Hasim Rahman with his opportunity, and he became the unified heavyweight champion of the world for a short stint of time. So shouts out to him. Ace of Ine Swain. Hearn said the venue they agreed was not in America. Okay, so it's not in America. So we got that out of the way. Cool. Men's Law Entertainment. Hi, Kurt. How you doing? Hope great. I am doing great, Men's Law. I'm doing very good. Very good. Chris Morris. AJ KO's Fury in round 6. Wow. I don't know. I give Fury more chance than that. I give him more chance than that. I think Fury's a lot tougher than that. But, are you better at taking one huge punch at a time or multiple multiple hard shots at a time? Thoughts on Andrade Williams? I think Andrade will get him, Carl. You know what I mean? Andrade, I'm looking for him to have a big fight, and that's not a big fight. So I think Andrade. Star Wars Fan TV. Howdy, Kurt from the UK. Counterpunch to you, brother. Jabal Akib. Hello, Kurt from the UK. Counterpunch to the UK. Double time. Gentleman's game. Tyson can't get his license back in the UK or he will be investigated for the past PED. Hashtag Nandrolone. I don't know, because if they had that fight in the UK, I don't think anything would stop that fight, especially no 5-year-old UCAD stuff. Not saying it won't be an investigation, but you think an investigation would stop that fight? Think about it. An investigation doesn't mean you're on suspension. It just means you're just being investigated. It might come out guilty, but it'd probably be after those 2 fights. And after that, who cares anyway? Tyson Fury could say, "So long, you big dulcers." Deontay Wilder, you're a basketball player. You're a bum. AJ, you're a bodybuilder. Bums. You big 2 dulcers. I'm out. I beat you both. I beat you, Klitschko. I'm the little champ. Damian Smith, I watch you every morning. Appreciate you, Damian. Appreciate the commitment, bro, because it's coming every morning. Absolutely. Men's Law, I like your debate with Blue Blood. Absolutely. It's not over. I think I came at a wrong time, but Lady Sean, she inboxed me. She inboxed me, and then I didn't see the message. So when I saw the message, I jumped on because I seen that they were still on. So, it was a good debate. I think we should, it should be like some of that Marvel versus DC shit. You know what I mean? Why not? I'm Marvel. He's DC. Mitchell Balzan, for obvious reasons, guys. What heavyweight would Kurt beat? Who is your style best match? Probably Michael Hunter. Somebody like that. Somebody's not too complicated, But understand, boxing is a hell of a sport, But in shape, I think I could take Michael Hunter if I had to. But money-wise, give me AJ. I'll fight him all day. You know what I mean? I just want one opportunity. I would fight Anthony Joshua. Of course I would. I don't give a shit what happens. You slide me with a pull counter or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm going to be anticipating it because I'm going to study you. That's what I do. I study fighters. So, if I get hit with something, I'm going to understand why. I'm not going to be sitting on the floor wondering, looking like Luis Ortiz. Ay, que quema, que quema, que eso piso. Aquí estoy. Whatever. Let's see. Wow, Kurt is back. Good afternoon. Halim Boston. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Red or dead. Kurt, what do you think of Conor Benn? I think he's a good fighter. Now, will he beat these welterweights? It's time to throw him in there right now. Get him in there. Sink or swim. We learned that from AJ. Get these fighters in there. Now, Here's the thing. When I think of fighters getting rushed into fights, I think of Mildred Taylor. Okay. And he practically beat the legend Cesar Chavez Sr. every round. Damn near like 9, 10 rounds out of that 12 round fight. Okay. And when he did that, see, understand, yeah, the ref, did a bad decision. It was a bad decision. He shouldn't have stopped the fight. But look at Mildred Taylor now. He's in bad condition. I pray for his family. I pray for his health. But he's not in the best condition. That is an example. But that's one example of pushing a fighter too much and having all the hard fights too fast. However, not everything is like that, and not everybody is like that. Some fighters, I think, they can endure. I think these fighters like Conor Ben, he's a tough guy. I think he has good genes, right? And I think he should be in there with the best. Lade. AJ Mindset in his latest video with Pep Talk, man is determined AJ is winning the first fight. Look, I noticed that too, Lade. I noticed that you could tell how he was looking, like something was on his mind that he was focused on, and it wasn't that interview. Yeah, I mean, he was there talking, but you could tell his mind was somewhere else. You seen him start clapping and shit like that. He started clapping and all that. Yeah, that meant, yeah, he was definitely ready for that particular fight. He was. Darren Dryden, be interested to see which fighter the crowd will chant for if the AJ versus Fury fight is held in England. Ooh, if it's held in England, I have to do this video that I promised a good friend of mine that I would do. I promised Wiley that I would do a video that he talked to me about. Wiley, the one of the founders of Grime, and we talked about if the fight happened in England and what would it mean in England. But of course, I have to wait to do that if it happens. If it doesn't happen, because maybe the second fight might happen in England, and if it does, I will do that video then. But it was some very surprising intel that I had, or that he shared with me. So, I look forward to it. Reckon you would wreck him. I doubt it. Are we talking about AJ? I doubt it. He's just too young. I would try. I won't dive. I won't quit reasonably. You know what I mean? If my eyes hanging out and shit like that, no, dude, I'm done. I got paid. I gave it my best. You're not gonna beat the shit out of me on national television, and I know I'm done, or I'm spent, or I'm beat. Nah. But I will try. I will try to stay focused in a fight like that. Honestly. What's up, Kurt? You seen the betting odds on AJ to win yet? I have not. What are the betting odds? Star Wars Fans TV. Say hi from me to Blue Blood. Tell him I'm the person who keeps trolling their live streams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the moderators see you coming, bro. I'm gonna bleep block him. I'll fight you. Counterpunch. What's good, champ? BJ Ben 03. Everything's good, man. Everything. Gentleman's Game would be funny if AJ outboxes Fury. Well, Gentleman's Game. The funny thing about that fight and the how AJ looks now, if you notice his physique, he looks small, man. Don't look nothing like the Pulev fight. He doesn't even look like he looked in the Ruiz rematch. He doesn't. He looks a lot slimmer. I'm like, yo, what you been eating? Air? Jabal Akib, Curd High from the UK. Counterpunch to you, brother. Your debate with Blue Blood was pretty respectful. You both let each other get your points across. Antonio Matthews. Yeah, I think it's a respect thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm just this Joe Blow that don't know what I'm talking about. He had some good points. He said some things that I didn't know, which was good. We all learn. I don't know everything. I know a lot, but not everything. I'm not the knowledge. Even one day I would love to know what the knowledge knows. And I'm talking about Spencer Faring, Counterpunch, and shout out to him. Carney O'Connor, what's happening, Kurt? You good, man? I'm great. I'm great. John Warrior, man, that's a cool name. UP, Niger, up Niger. English longbow. It won't be the English anthem. Ah, okay. Maybe they'll sing it twice. Man, that would be a waste of time. Aline Boston. I think it's a prank, Kurt. It might be. It might be. I think Fury a bit lost again. I'm not sure. You don't know if Fury's lost until he shows us in the ring. If he shows up looking like Wilder did in his rematch, then we'll know. Okay, yeah, something ain't right about him, right? It's normally John Fury sacks trainers. Ah, okay. Okay, Kurt, is a mind game. I hope so. Lade Afolabi. Appreciate the love, brother. Thumbs up to you. Counterpunch to you. Appreciate that super chat. English longbow, like every Tyson Fury does, the Sugar Heels sacking is pantomime. It may be, but he looked pissed off. So I do, if he didn't leave or he didn't get fired or he didn't quit, I do wonder what was that about? What was that disagreement about? Just to be a fly on the wall to know, okay, what really happened in here, right? Tibebu. Really, I do not buy the idea Sugar Hill is left or fired. Fury is playing mind games. Okay. Travis Scott, what time of day does AJ versus Fury fight happen? Do you think they would put it on in the U.S. in the morning hours? Travis, that fight will be wherever it's going to be. Wherever it's going to be, we're going to have to adjust to the time like everybody else does. Okay, that's the way the world is. The world is, the planet Earth is a pretty big place, and they have different times for different places. So wherever it's going to be, that's where it's going to be. Peter Geary, Wilder lost. Has any other fighter taken the loss so bad? Year on him and his fans have not moved on. Pete Geary. Okay, let me counterpunch. Deontay Wilder's fans are not supposed to move on. Maybe they're supposed to move on with the idea, but they're not supposed to move on. That's what makes them fans, which is great. However, fans can be the worst part of any particular fighter. They could be the worst representation, or they could be the best. And they're not the greatest. Has any other fighter took a fight bad? Yes. A lot of fighters have taken fights bad. Wilder ain't alone. Okay, so Wilder is just the latest one to do it. That's why he's getting counterpunched now and through it. Bars. So, Pete, he's not the only one that did that. Everyone, when they lose, a lot of fighters are in denial. It happens. It happens. But what hurts is if you're already a fighter in denial and you have a cheerleader entourage around you and fan base that's telling you and what you want to hear. That's not cool. Okay, that's not a good thing, because that doesn't help you move on. It doesn't help you focus on the next opponent. It doesn't help you carry on with your career. It don't help anything. You know what I mean? So it's just like, if you got some people that are wanting to ride and parade and march, thinking that you got cheated, but you can't prove you got cheated. This ain't a fucking George Floyd situation. None of that is. This is a situation. This is not a Miguel Cotto. And that was the point that I was making in that live stream. You can't compare Cotto Margarito to Tyson Wilder. Why? Because Tyson Fury did not get caught with anything. Okay? He didn't get caught with anything. Now if he got caught later on, then we could go back and to review this, but only when that happens. Only when that happens. Okay? Not a second sooner than that. Okay, that was the point that I was getting around to at that point in time when we were talking. See, Cotto, he went on, he fought, right? But he really didn't come out with, because I looked. Okay, now, again, If Cotto made excuses after that fight, okay, well, hey, um, you can't fault him now. You could fault him at the time. You could say, hey, that's an excuse because we didn't find anything, and rightfully so. So you have to respect the evidence or lack of evidence thereof. However, when he got busted against Mosley, then we could go back into review and see what the hell happened and what possibly could have happened. And we're not idiots. Okay, when you see what you see, is seeing what you saw. But if you have the evidence to back what you've seen, it don't matter what fight it was because we don't know how long he was cheating. Let's look at Jarrell Miller, for example. Jarrell Miller got busted in the AJ buildup, right? He got busted. Okay, now we can only assume, but really don't have to argue how many times he did that before. And we could all agree that, hey, there's a good chance this motherfucker did this before. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it don't really matter as much as people think it does because he still got busted. Jarrell Miller got busted. Margarito got busted. But did Tyson Fury get busted? No. He was suspected to, but he never got busted. That's the whole point. Counterpunch. But anyway, let's move on. Why would Fury post it if it's not a wind-up? Even for his unpredictable behavior, it's a strange one. Well, Steve, like I said, a lot of people do certain things on the spur of the moment. Maybe he felt that, hey, I don't need you. Maybe he felt that, hey, you know what? Let me put this out. And then maybe he thought about it and then took it down. People do that all the time, you know, especially with it, if it's going to make a big stink or whatnot. But, you know, who knows? I don't know, Steve, but that's a good question. You know, but he did post it, but he did take it away too. You know, then, you know, Fury might just need some type of edge or something that he's battling. You know what I mean? So it could mean a lot of things. Zaro's two-time. Sugar Hill didn't get fired. He waited on a date for camp. His words from Fred's interview: Fury was in LA to see Billy Joe and meet him, Hearn, and got in a training session with his old cut man. Okay. Yo. I just don't see him. Where the hell is Javon? I don't see him. I mean, you could say you didn't see Rob McCracken in the gym with AJ yesterday either. You didn't see him nowhere around. So, you know, there you go. Mac Lindsay, I think Tyson is having us all on over this sacking. Part of the fun for him. Hey, he's good suspense though, right? The Naughty, counterpunch to you, brother. Andre Rodriguez, what's up? Counterpunch to you. Blue Blood has a screw loose, bro. He's lost his marbles. Andre Rodriguez, nice to watch you back in alive. Appreciate you. It's good to be back. Promo 130. Only one Tyson Fury. That is true. Tyson Milton III, what up? Daniel Wilcox. Sicken O.T.E. Simpkins. It's crazy. It's like people that kidnap people, they have those type of please send. And all of these letters are all different from different parts of the earth to make a one sentence. Please send $1 million or your child is. Oh, old school Pete, Tyson Fury, Arzism. What's up, brother? What's up, big man? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing well. Oh, and Tyson didn't take the story down. Get your facts right. Well, it said the story was not available. That's what I looked at, and that's what I saw. So what story did he take down? Obviously, it had to be a story that he took down. Counterpunch, Ron. Just saying. Red or Dead reports that Fury versus AJ agreed dating venue. Yeah, I mean, they've agreed on the site and all that, so they're waiting. The shit's like tipping off the edge, so it's time to give it a good push. Let's go, John Boting. It's official that he is no more in the camp. It's official that he is no longer in the camp. I don't know. I'm not sure. AJ is proper focus. Yeah, he is. He is. Slight tendencies. Kurt out here bodying the haters. Player from the Himalaya. Slight tendencies. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the love, brother. Tyson Fury didn't sack Sugar. Stop trying to create his bizarre narrative. Ron 40. Trying to create this but a bizarre narrative. Who's creating anything? I was just responding to a video that I saw. So there you go. Again, shout out to the great Kurt DeVille, the best commentator of the United States. Robert Sorensen, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. I think Tyson Fury knows he's can't intimidate AJ, so he's going to play possum and try to draw out mistakes. Well, you got to use your advantages. You got to. God of War, what's up, brother? Slide tendencies, we missed you, man. Appreciate you. I missed you guys, man. I'm back, though. I'm back. Hey, Kurt, love the show. What do you think about Showtime schedule? I think that Tank fight and Jermell Charlo fights are trash. Male undisputed fights is the best card. Shout out from South London. I think the PBC has to understand that they have to cross over and do different things to get better fights. But then if they do that, it won't be just the PBC no more or Showtime. It'll be Showtime / ESPN or DAZN, you know. And I think this is the perfect opportunity for us to, because we are in a pandemic. OGGH, love your channel from Germany. Appreciate you, OGGH. I think it's time to use this opportunity to make these fights. You know, let's stop worrying about what could possibly happen and accept what's going on. And what's going on, Jim Brown, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. And what's going on is the fact that I think that these fighters are weary. They're tired. They're tired, man. They're tired of waiting. Daryl Alexander, glad you're back, bro. AJ versus Fury, hashtag undisputed. Let's go. Appreciate the love with the $50 super chat. Counterpunch to you in the house. Daryl Alexander. Thank you, brother. If this fight do happen, I think Tyson Fury will fail a drug test. Oh, man, I hope not. That would suck. You know what? That would be like an AJ curse, wouldn't it? Would that be an AJ curse if Tyson Fury failed the drug test? He failed the drug test, and then Jarrell Miller, these are big fights. The big, you know, he was his first fight in the US. That got fucked all up, right? You know, excuse my French. But it's crazy, man. And then Tyson Fury, that would be so ridiculous. People would laugh everywhere from, you know, from the WBC to the LDBC. People would laugh, and it would be a big shit show. Alex, UK 87. Hey, Kurt, hope you're all well, mate. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Tyson Fury is the best thing since Muhammad Ali. Fact. Oh, Prince Pete. Old school Pete. We'll see. I'm really looking forward to the upcoming Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight. It's going to be a great fight for all sports fans. Robert, it will be. AJ for the win. Justin Blackhall. Okay, there's another prediction, peoples. Kurt is the true Fury sacked heel. You think that would be a smart? He fired Ben before. I don't think if he did, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be smart at all, but I think if this happened, I want you guys to listen to me. If he fired Javon Sugar Hill, I think he thought about firing him before he fired him. If he fired him, if he sacked him, I think he thought that maybe Javon Sugar Hill was only a good recipe for someone like Wilder, but maybe not AJ. Because I never believed that Tyson Fury would fight AJ like he fought Wilder. I mean, you'd be a fool to do that. You know what I mean? And that's what makes you who you are. Okay. Just understanding like, yo, you can't do this. You can't fight that guy like that guy. It's insane. Okay. So I think he thought about getting rid of him. And then that would tell me that Javon Sugar Hill was only for a fight, or was really meant for a particular fight, not the duration of this fighter's career. So he just pretty much used him for that one fight. You know what I mean? And then since it's not really Wilder again, he doesn't really have any use for Javon Sugar Hill. That's what I take on it. That's if he let him go. So, it is what it is. Kevin Jardine. Hi, Kurt. How do you think we'll have the upper hand by the time AJ and Fury fight? I'm not sure. I think the styles will tell us all. You would think that maybe it would be AJ because AJ, fought last, but that's still 6 months. He's the fresher fighter. He had a fight lately, last part of last year. And if he has it in July, that's 7 months. So it depends on what they've done with themselves. AJ's always training. So who knows? Who's the best boxer in the world today and tomorrow and forever? AJ is the man. Ali Luis. Counterpunch to you. Mark Purdy. Counterpunch from Scotland. Appreciate you, Mr. Purdy. Appreciate you. Counterpunch to you. What about Sonny Edwards versus Moruti? Styles make fights. I'm not sure. I don't know those fighters. Stranginess. I can see the Fury or AJ fight going multiple different ways. That's why it's so interesting. It is. And strangely enough, I see that fight. You don't know until it happens. That's one of the most difficult fights to really look at. You got guys that have been dipping and dabbing in different styles. They've been unlike each other in different fights. Tyson Fury, he has showed us one thing one time. However, you looking at someone like Anthony Joshua, he showed us how he fought Andy Ruiz. Then he showed us how he fought Pulev. You know what I mean? So he looked versus how he looked back in June of 19. So we don't know what he's going to do and how he's going to come in the ring. It's a very close fight to call. I can't pick a winner. Robert Sorensen. That's probably the most realistic thing I've heard since. Slight Tendencies. What's up? Counterpunch to you. Blu-ray TV. It would be an easy point win for Fury. Don't listen to Kamal Joshua by KO. Fury would outreach AJ. AJ just to slow against drug-pumped Fury. Wow. New Orleans. Gotcha, Kurt. Absolutely. Moore's House. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Okay. How you doing, brother Kurt? Captain Kurt. I see you staying strong and fit. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Much love from the UK. How about you? White versus Wilder undercard. Thanks for the truth, brother. Keep on preaching. Valiant Thor. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. You're Marvel. He is the Peanuts. Chris Morris. In your opinion, who is the most underrated? Alexander Usyk at heavyweight. He's the most underrated fighter right now. People are not taking him seriously, so they're just going to have to see. And I can't wait for him to show people. The Truth, big up Kurt, CP Boxing News, the only impartial boxing channel out there. Great work. Appreciate you, The Truth. Johnny Best, greetings, much love from Malaysia. Johnny Best in the house. How's Malaysia these days? Kurt DeVille is very concise in his commentary. Style of boxing. Peter Geary, Joyce Usyk. Who you got? Usyk? I got Usyk. Joyce is strong. He's big. He's unstoppable. He's immovable, but he can still be beaten. Slight Tendencies. How are you, Big Kurt? I'm doing good. Slight Tendencies. Doing great. Conor Benn looked better than Ortiz that night. Yeah, he did. But who was he fighting? AJ won't gas out. AJ knows this is the biggest fight, and he knows Fury will try to win on points. Trust me, AJ won't gas. I don't think he will either. I don't think he'll have that problem again. Don't worry, Kurt. I won't chuck the towel in. I hope not. Somebody got to go. They got to go. We'll like to see Dubois versus Ajaba next. What's your thoughts? I would love to see that fight. And you know what? That fight could actually happen. When I Jomo, I think that fight can happen. Why? Because see, Dubois is with Queensberry, right? And now Ajagba, Efe, he is with ESPN. So yeah, that fight can happen. That fight can definitely happen. Africa, Nigeria versus Great Britain. That would be good. I feel like AJ doesn't have a proper nickname. Big Femi. It's just AJ. You know what I mean? Darren Rigby. Watch you most days on his channel, and I'm in the UK. Darren Rigby. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, Darren. Keep watching, brother. All the left wing. Antifa's fruits support for AJ ain't stopping the beat down Fury's giving him. Old school Pete. Back with that counterpunch. William Mesa 34. Hi, Kurt. Kudos from Manchester, UK. I feel that this fight might happen in Saudi, again with the relationship forged already by Eddie Hearn's team previously. Counterpunch to you. KB, no problem. Have you been, how have you been, player? Did you get my super chat? Man, I did. I appreciate you. I think I read it earlier. I think so. Yep, get Connor Ben in there 100%. He's ready, in my opinion. Peace up, Kurt. Mark Purdy. Nicholas Argoyos. That FU from Sugar Hill was him being affectionate. All right, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, 10-7. James Milton III. There's nothing I'd love to see more than Blue Blood versus Bruce fucking Vane with you as the meat moderator. Big fan, Kurt. I hope Fury didn't fire Sugar Hill. Why stop a good thing? James Milton, first of all, thank you for the super chat. This is crazy. I think that that would be cool because you got two extremes. I want to say I'm in the middle, maybe. But yeah, I think I could be a good moderator for that, maybe. Maybe not. But no, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the super chat. I think that that would be a good crossover. I think that more channels should actually start being interactive with each other. You know what I mean? Because we have subscribers and followers, and some people are, follow all of us, and, that gives you different takes and different ideas that us content creators come up with, you know what I mean? And how we reason in things and stuff like that. So I think that would be good, but who knows? Who knows? That comparison needs to stop. It's just silly. Off the canvas boxing. Hey, Kurt, glad to have you back. I reckon that AJ will set up a combination to knock out Fury, as I don't think he will get KO'd by one shot. Much love. I don't think you can knock out Fury with one shot either. I don't think, because if Wilder couldn't do it, what makes you think AJ can? You see what I mean? Like, AJ would have to systematically put up like some type of combination to hurt him and then keep hurting him. I think Fury has to be broken down, not the other way around. Kurt DeVille versus Blue Blood heavyweights. Yeah, I do think he's a heavyweight. Yo, what you saying, Kurt, my brother? Sammy Ali, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Forgot Blue Book, man. Let's counterpunch real. You are not them. Okay. My YouTube pal has his live channel, Tony Dicko. He was talking about your channel, bro. Okay. Tony Dicko. That's what's up. Hopefully, good things. If not, who cares? AJ didn't gas against Parker, Pulev, and Ruiz, too. People need to stop hating on AJ. Well, people are looking for actual habits that people have, I feel. Any type of flaws, any type of weaknesses. So, you know, that helps people sleep better at night. AJ and Tyson are good fighters, but they haven't achieved greatness yet. Well, hopefully they can in about 2 or 3 years when they fight all the right people. But nothing makes greatness like comebacks. You see what I mean? Like Muhammad Ali wouldn't have been as great as he was if he wouldn't have lost to Joe Frazier and then came back and beat the guy that beat Joe Frazier, which was George Foreman. So great channel all the way from Ireland. Thank you in advance. Your future, your life. Appreciate you. Well, guys, I'm about to get picked up here to go to work, but hopefully I get off in time. I thank everybody for coming on. This has been a great live stream. I hope I could get to everybody. But, okay, myself and Blue Blood will be going live this weekend. Cool, Lady Sean. I will drop in, so just let me know, fill me in, and we'll get it in. Counterpunch bars. But anyway, guys, everybody on the chat, Robert Sorison, GP Gaultier, Strangingness, Max Out of Zen, Carl Green, Uchenna Ali, all you guys have been counterpunched. You guys have a great day. Hopefully to see you later on tonight. Peace.